Check the volume. Check the volume. Alright, volume's good. Let's see. Go over here. He said, "Crack-a-lack time." What's up, Shoe? Welcome, buddy. We got 1 minute, guys, till start. This is 2022 Topps Update Baseball Jumbo 6-box full case break 11B eBay. All cards do ship. Let's make sure we're good everywhere else. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, guys, we will go ahead. Oh, I did not do the focus. Knew I was slipping. Let's go here. Let's see. Focus. Come on. There we go. Focus looks good right there. 199. Alright. Alright, guys, it is 10 o'clock. We'll get this thing started. Again, this is 2022 Topps Update Baseball Jumbo 6-box full case break 11B eBay. There are teams and names. Video will be uploaded to YouTube once we complete here on Facebook. 54 top loaded Braves cards. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Guys, I will try to get the shipping out tomorrow. If it does not go out tomorrow, it will go out on Saturday. Right there. Other than that, kick back and enjoy. Yeah. Let's get our set. Let's get a set where we need to be. Looks good right there. You like your ship next Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah. No. There are box toppers and silver packs in these as well. Shohei Ohtani does got a pink corner on it, looks like. Going to the Angels. These silver packs. We have Tom Glavine, MJ Melendez, Alek Thomas, and a Derek Jeter now batting for the Yankees. Welcome, Chaz. Corey Seager, Rangers uniform. Joe Morgan, Javier Baez, and a Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio is numbered 51 of 99. Going to the Astros. Alright, guys, we will get started. Let's make sure, let me get my focus right. There it is. That's a good focus right there. Matt Brash. We know all the bigger cards are in the middle, so we shall see. Rainbow foil, Ron Marincio. Hola. Numbered out of 299, Carlos Correa. Jose Miranda, Generation Now. Nestor Cortez, and a J-Rod. Welcome, Paul. Luke Williams. Spencer Torkelson. Flip them. And a Nick Lodolo. How are you tonight? Paul went ham. Paul got him a few teams. I like it. I got into a couple update breaks myself this year. Killed the Detroit Tigers. Did well with those guys. Suzuki rookie. Want to see one of them crazy Independence Days. Nestor Cortez gold foil. Andy Pettit. I just wish they would have turned them. Get you more than one. Bryce Harper, Gabriel Reyes, Jake McGee, Julio Rodriguez rookie debut. Wander Franco rookie debut. I will flip through the cards like so you can actually keep count on what you've got. I know there's some people that like to do that. Dwayne, you got them tonight? Yeah, I've done well with them, man. I've bought into, let's see, I had them in 3 breaks. Did really well in 2. So, the 3rd break, I think I got a gold foil, maybe. Luke Maile, rainbow. Fernando Tatis, I'm going to assume SP because it was backwards. Wander Franco, black gold. Trey Turner, Ozzie Albies. Aces up. Tatis with the long ball. Hopefully he's healthy this year, man. I think the Padres would have probably pulled it all off had he been healthy. I mean, that adds another dangerous bat to the line, to an already stacked lineup. I'm one of those dudes. I love Series 1 updating Series 2 since like 2016, 2017. Bought into tons and tons of it. Chris Archer gold foil. We got a Luke Gehrig commemorative day patch. Ronald Acuna going to the Braves. Max Scherzer die cut that is non-numbered. Pete Alonso, Mackenzie Gore. Wander Franco. Yeah, healthy and clean. I'm one of those that I guess I kind of overlooked some of it. With today's requirements of what they've got to have, or what they can and cannot take, and there's a lot of stuff out there that honestly they may not know. But in the same breath, you've got a list of things you cannot take. So, I mean, if you've got to hire somebody to cook for you, whatever, you just got to make sure that you put nothing in your body that's supposed to. Russ says he wants some Wander Franco magic. Dude, I can't say anything about you, Russ. You've been on a heater, dude. Yeah, you've been on a mini heater. So, LeCastro Rainbow out of 2022. Matt Brash Gold. Hunter Green Black Gold. Kershaw Josh Donaldson. Right. I mean, with the money he's making, he's got to have somebody that basically drinks everything he's supposed to drink, eats everything he's supposed to eat. He can't take any chances at all. That's the reason why I don't understand how any of them get in trouble after hours. After hours, every one of them should have a driver, should have somebody watching out for them. They should never be in a situation where they can get in trouble. JP, some of these names, dude. Fair Rising, We got a Ronald Acuna Jr. blue, Nick Lodolo, Jordan, Trevor Story. Trevor Story's out for the majority of the year. There was a Jeremy Pena. Guys, when I go through, I will top load the big rookies. That's the reason why I kind of, like I said, I show you every single card that comes out of this box. I don't just flip to the middle. When I go through and do my sorting, I break it all down by team. I top load everything that needs to be top loaded. So I will ship your stuff with inside of a team bag wrapped around with cardboard and a bubble mailer and or a box. Kyle Bradish gold foil. Familia, that is numbered out of 199 for the Phillies. Andrew Benintendi event worn memorabilia for the Kansas City Royals. Manny Ramirez, Kyle Schwarber, Jeremy Pena 87 rookie. I think it's 80. Yeah, it's 87. Blue is not numbered. No. See, before, what were those? Those were considered what, Walmart blues, retail blues, and now they're inserted in the hobby. Trying to think, I want to say in 2020, maybe the greens were not numbered as well. Royce Lewis rookie. Bobby Witt Jr. debut. Yeah, Father's Day's baby blue. Dakota Hudson rainbow foil. We got a Francisco Morales gold out of 2022. We got Alex Wells auto for the Baltimore Orioles. That is non-numbered. Mookie Betts, Ohtani, George Kirby. What I like to do is I like to grab me one guy that's a kind of a lesser guy out of the product. I'll buy 2 or 3 of his camos, 2 or 3 of the Father's Days, 2 or 3 of the blacks, 2 or 3 of the Independence Days, 2 or 3 of the Mother's Days, and like 10 golds, and just put them up and hope, in the hopes that he becomes something one day. Walmart blues and Target reds. That's what I was thinking. Blue 600. Okay, so blue's not numbered, but they're out of 600. Yeah. Nick Plummer, gold foil. Bob Feller die cut. Albert Pujols, McCutchen. McCutchen cost me a parlay. He hit 2 home runs in the same game. I want to say it was against the Dodgers. The Dodgers were projected to win. They were like minus 300 that day. Need the Dodgers to cover. McCutchen comes up, hits a bomb in the first inning. Comes back in like the 5th inning, hits another bomb. Cost me and Franco like 800 that day. Oh, we were upset. McCutchen ain't hit 2 home runs in the last 3 years. He managed to hit 2 home runs in the same game. Kiner Falefa, Johnny Mize, Starling Marte, Max Scherzer, Bryson Stott, stud. I think he's going to do really well for the Phillies. Julio Rodriguez again. Yeah, McCutchen hadn't done anything since he left Pittsburgh, but on that day he managed to mess up a really good parlay we had. Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. Yeah, the auto was the Baltimore Orioles guy shoe. Alex Wells. Yeah, Alex Wells, buddy. Jose Miranda, Freddie Freeman, Sonny Gray, Bryce Harper. How much of this stuff have you opened in your life, Shu? Will Smith, Patrick Wisdom, Ken Griffey Jr., Chris Sale. Griffey goes in the top loader. They like him there. Yeah. I mean, he was a beast when he was with Pittsburgh. He really was. Didn't they trade him? Wasn't that a trade deal when they were basically burning down the team? Chris Archer, he's hyped up because he got a win. He's like 1-7. He went to Pittsburgh in the Austin Meadows deal, I believe. I believe that was the Austin Meadows trade then. Tyler Glasnow, Austin Meadows. Corey Seager Rainbow Foil out of 2022. C.J. Abrams Gold for the Padres. That's me, dude. I've opened so much of it, it's silly. This Heritage high numbers, Series 1, Series 2, Heritage Minors. I loved Heritage Minors. I could literally sit here right now and open 2 cases of it myself, just, personal. Hundred career home runs in just a few short years for Showtime. Raylan Bannon Gold Foil. We got opening day Bronx Bash vintage stock. That is number 32 of 99. One of the Yankees. Bob Gibson, Swanson. There's a Wander Franco rookie. Adam Frazier. Oh yeah, they didn't make a better product than Heritage High Numbers. I mean Heritage Minors for you. You think Series 1's terrible? In 2020, Series 1 had Bichette, Jordan, Nico. I mean, the whole 2020 set was just fantastic for Series 1. Kyle Lewis, Aquino. Of course, some of those guys didn't pan out. I think Senzel was in that as well. Series 2 is normally where all your call-up guys are. That's where Series 2 and update. But Series 1, they did do Series 1 right a few years. Jose Iglesias, Rainbow Foil. Reggie Jackson, Paragon of the Postseason. Okay, that was backwards. I guess that's just a blue. Aaron Judge, Tony Gonsolin, Fernando Tatis, Lucius Fox. Overprinted, there's no parallels. Really? I didn't open much 2022. I think I probably did. Man, I may have opened like 4 or 5 cases maybe. In 2022 Series 1, I may have opened 4 or 5 cases. But in years past, I mean, that's William Perkins will tell you, dude. Like Heritage Minors in Series 1, Series 2, I'll open 5 cases within the first 48 hours. Just because, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I'm a big set guy when it comes to this stuff and the parallels, the vintage. I'm a sucker for vintage stocks and Independence Days. Luke Voigt. We got a Jackie Robinson commemorative. Tim Anderson for the White Sox. That is numbered out of 199. Christy Mathewson. Vlad Jr. So, and then from 2018 till the end of 2021, you could grade any rookie and make $30 on it. So, I was a sucker. I think that really made me a sucker. Because I was grading, I would buy whoever the rookies may be, and send them off to PSA, get them graded. They would come back and it would basically fund my vintage stock, Independence Days, and the blacks that I was trying to buy. So I was fixing one itch with another itch. Miguel Castro Rainbow Foil out of 499. Green Nick Lodolo for the Reds. Luis Robert. Javier Baez. Did I just see Aldrayton Simmons with a Cubs uniform on? Wow. One of the best shortstops in baseball, and nobody ever really talked about him. Just a good overall ball player. You've never sent in Motter for grading? I got lucky, Paul. I sent in a bunch right before the boom. Right before the boom happened. And like I said, and I'm telling you right now, I got lucky. But what I was doing, what I did from 2015 till the boom was I was sending in Topps Chrome and Bowman Chrome color of these guys. So like Albert Abreu, let's just say he was an all-star and people collected him. So this was Topps Chrome and this was a blue. I would buy it for $2 or $3, grade it, and then I would sell it as a pop one for $30 or $40. Gold, Ross Stripling. So it like I said, it funded the things that I did, the stuff that I collected. And I did that for 2 or 3 years. I would just buy the color of well-known guys: Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw, there's no telling how much stuff I sold to Clayton Kershaw. Buster Posey, same way. Now, the older stuff, that's what I collect. So, I've never sold an older card. All I've ever done with those is buy them. I buy those and put them in a box, or put them in another location. The same thing with the autographs. William Perkins hustled me into collecting autograph Hall of Fame baseballs, and that was a whole another deal as well. Matt Duffy, gold foil. Rafael Devers, event-worn memorabilia for the Red Sox. Alex Manoah, Ronald Acuna, Julio Wander, Spencer Torkelson. Killebrew. I did that with Killebrews. Yeah. I love it. I like when I can take something that I'm not as interested in and turn it into something that I'm very interested in. I had a few nice autos, and I sold them during the boom. But I had to. I had a Satchel Paige cut auto out of, I think it was 5-star. Alexis Diaz, Daniel Duarte, rainbow foil. We got Gabriel Reyes, rookie. We got a Sandy Alcantara All-Star Stitch autograph card. Can somebody look and see what that is numbered out of? Julio Rodriguez, Joe Musgrove, Rodon. The Tatis wasn't an SP. Yeah, I guess it was the Tatis chest. And then the Gabriel Reyes. What are we getting? One per box, basically, on the SPs. One vintage, bunch of gold foils. Tommy Pham, gold foil. Bryce Harper, die cut. Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers. That's still weird. So weird to see him in a Dodgers uniform. 3,000 hits. Cabrera. And a J-Rod. Robin Yount, rookie. They sent it back. It's trimmed and graded, so charged me. Yeah, the problem with PSA is if any cards were ever in a screw down or anything like that, the odds of them coming back trimmed, altered, were very high. So because they were in that little screw down, and they were just pushed. Hunter Green gold foil rookie for the Reds. David Ortiz, Mike Trout, Sonny Gray. For some reason, it pressed the cards too much, and a lot of older cards were in those good old screw downs. They would have still graded it. Yeah, I grade with. I'll grade with whoever. That's not really nothing crazy. I'll send it to SGC, Beckett, PSA. I don't care. I like vintage in SGC, but it's hard to get the whole set that way. Cal Ripken Jr. box topper. Yeah, it's hard to. PSA's the more favorable grading for a lot of the vintage stuff when you're set building graded cards. Box 3. Andrew McCutchen, Larry Walker, Dustin Pedroia, Matt Chapman. That is number out of 199 for the Blue Jays. Guys, there will be a hit recap at the end of the video as well. I do appreciate everyone getting in the break. I know we got a few viewers in right now, so I can go ahead and give you my spiel. Mackenzie Gore, C.J. Abrams, Spencer Torkelson, Aaron Judge. I am new to the Roto Breaks family. I've been breaking myself since about 2015. You will see breaks on Roto Breaks as we build that eBay account. I am one of 5 breakers here. Yes, 5 breakers. We got Roto, Morgan. Morgan also breaks on eBay. We got Dave. And we've got a full run of breakers at all times. Eric Wheeler. I was Bruce Breaks before, yes. Andrew Stevenson, Rainbow Foil. Out of 2022, Bryson Stott for the Phillies. Fernando Tatis, Julio Rodriguez, Aaron Judge. Yes, I was Bruce. I've been Bruce Breaks since 2017, 2018. So I came over, joined the Roto Breaks crew, and I got nothing but good things to say. So we have tons of product, we have tons of breakers. Somebody's live somewhere all the time. If I'm not doing a product you like, somebody else more than likely is. It's just we've got a very good setup here with all the guys. Bowman draft for the Twins. Joe Dunned gold foil. Got an Ozzie Smith. The 101 Povich. Was it the paper 101 or was it the chrome non-auto? Dude, I was going back through my phone yesterday, and I was very surprised with the amount of supers that I've pulled since like 2015. I forgot about a lot of the supers. I truly had forgot about a lot of them. The paper, unfortunately, yeah. Were you positive? Were you in the break where we pulled like 8 printing plates? And all we could do, every one of us was just laughing. Cole Irvin, Rainbow Foil. SP, Rogers Hornsby. One of the St. Louis Cardinals. Julio Rodriguez, Generation Now. Nick Lodolo, Jake McGee. Nope. Yeah, we literally had a case last year that had 8 printing plates in. I think 5 of them were auto. Your super? What super did I pull for you, Russ? Oh, the Mandalorian super? I pulled you. Yeah, the Mandalorian Super is like huge money. I should have sent you the message when you were like, "Hey, is this spot even any good?" Yeah, he sends me a message. He's like, "I got this spot. Is that any good?" I was like, "Every spot in this break, including the base spot, is really good." We got a Jock Peterson gold foil. Raymond Urias, numbered out of 199, going to the Orioles. Luis Robert, Jackie Robinson, non-numbered. Jack Morris, Royce Lewis. Yeah, the Mandalorian Super. Well, I'm trying to think because I hit a non-auto Super. Oh, the Jonathan India. All right, so I didn't realize I hit the Jonathan India first Super non-auto. I forgot about it. The one that I remembered the most was the Mountcastle auto out of 15 draft. But man, there were so many cards in my there was just so many cards in my phone. I was just like, man, we've pulled a full mess of really big cards. The Doncic, the LeBron 1 of 1, Nike tag, Joe Smith, rainbow foil for the Twins. Adrian Martinez gold. Contreras is nothing non-numbered. Spencer Torkelson. I think the biggest card that we've pulled might have been we pulled Patrick Mahomes. So the Patrick Mahomes stuff. Funny thing about that was nobody wanted Mahomes back in the day. Everybody was chasing Kareem Hunt. So the Mahomes, we pulled like 10 or 15 cards out of 10 or less of him. And of course, they're in the picture, but back in the day, I used to put the better cards here and then the lesser cards in the second row. It's like right here on the second row. That card is like $100,000 card now. It's just dumb. Just silly stuff, man. The Ezekiel Elliott Shield. I mean, we've done well over the few years. Luke Williams, rainbow, out of 499, green, Kobe Allard. Shohei Ohtani, Corey Seager, Bryce Harper. He was. That's the crazy part about it. He wasn't very sought after at all. And neither was Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, of course, they drafted Ezekiel Elliott first. Dak Prescott, in a lot of the products, they wasn't chasing Dak. Prime signatures, Panini Prime signatures. I remember pulling the Dak Prescott 1 of 1 out of it. And we were just like, hey, it's a Dak Prescott 1 of 1. The guy that hit it wasn't excited about it or anything. But like, man, it sucks because we could have hit a really nice Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And then it turns out that the Dak Prescott's worth, 50 times what the Ezekiel Elliott is. Archie Bradley, gold foil. Jock Peterson, event worn, numbered out of 50, going to the Giants. Eddie Matthews, die cut. Shane McClanahan. But baseball's the same way. You remember guys that nobody, Reese Hoskins. So William Perkins hits a orange Reese Hoskins in 2014 draft. Okay, orange non-auto. The card at the time maybe a $10 card, if that. I can't remember what he sold it for, but it was an insane number. What he sold that Reese Hoskins for. So I mean that's the reason why I love the prospecting game and the rookies, man. It's just because they may have been a 4th round pick, a 17th round pick. They still have a chance to make it to the majors. Is something that's crazy as it is. J.J. Matevich, numbered out of 299. Andy Pettitte for the New York Yankees. We got a Sean Green auto for the Dodgers. That is numbered out of 199 as well. Shane McClanahan, Corbin Burns. You find you a guy today, say for instance, like Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, I'm just using him as his last card in the stack. And he's not a huge name guy, but he goes out next year and he hits 40 home runs, bats 310. Now all of a sudden everybody wants Brandon Marsh's. Forrest Whitley was mine until he got popped with PEDs. Forrest Whitley was my dark horse from 2016. Yeah, I love it. I love trying to find me that one dark horse. And then for like 3 years straight, I went Colorado Rockies guys, and I got murdered on those. I still have all of their Bowman Chrome autos. But it's a fun game to play some days. Edward Cabrera, gold foil. David Ortiz, Ian Happ, Alec Thomas, aces up. Jeremy Pena's. Yeah, I mean that's another. There's you another guy. Nobody was really after Jeremy Pena. Didn't even sleeve him. That's the way I found. What was the running back? What was the running back last year that came on out of nowhere? And I was flipping through a box, and I was like, "You mean tell me I got all this Prism color, and they're not even top loaded or penny sleeved?" And I was just cracking up because I mean it's like $800 worth of cards, and I wouldn't have gave you $2 for all of them when they were pulled. Danny Mendick, gold foil. Lou Brock, that's non-numbered. Jose Altuve, King Griffey Jr., we're going to top load that one just because. You guys are going to understand. You break with me very long. I'm a King Griffey Jr. super fan. It doesn't get much better than Griffey. Yeah, didn't even penny sleeve him, man. And it's crazy. Look at Pete Alonso. Okay, there's your prime example. Pete Alonso. Hang on just a second. I'm going to move some of these cards around just a little. Pete Alonso was not sought after in 2016 draft. Okay? I don't remember anybody saying, hey, I need a Pete Alonso card. So when it came time that the polar bear just blew up, I literally had to go through boxes after boxes after boxes just looking for Pete Alonso's. And, of course, I found tons of them because then it was nobody wanted them. It was like, yeah, I don't want that. But see, I also remember, I don't know if you guys remember a time, I was a majority Facebook breaker. So all of my breaks were all on Facebook. If you wanted the paper from a Bowman break, you could have it. I didn't care. But guys didn't want it. They didn't want me shipping it to them. 3/4 of the time, they didn't want the chrome. So all I did was I just put it all in boxes. Hey, Jackie Robinson number 2. Yeah, the commentary, not going to do it. Yeah, the Griffies normally don't ship. Those are the ones out of the product that we normally don't ship. We keep those for a bonus. But we would ask the guys, hey, do you want your chrome? They're like, no, I don't want that. I just want the autos, refractors, and better. We're like, okay. So I put them in 4-row boxes and just kept them. Lawrence Nootbaar, Chris Bryant, Gabriel Reyes, Nick Castellanos. I think right now I have over 100 4-rows. He is the greatest. I just don't even have to say it anymore, Russ, because a lot of people, they've got it instilled in their mind. Andrew Vaughn, Craig Biggio, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson is numbered 63 of 99 for the Tigers. Yeah, I don't even have to say it anymore, Russ. People already know. I'm glad you're getting on the same run with me about it. Yeah, greatest baseball player to ever play in the state of Ohio. And he wasn't there very long. That's the sad part. Yeah, he wasn't even there that long. Yeah, his better years were in Seattle. That's not saying much. Profar Rainbow out of 2022, Joe Ross, gold for the Nationals. Vlad Jr., Julio Rodriguez. I like that they put the packs in the boxes now for for the silver packs. I like that the silver packs are in the boxes. Lisa never had to preach it to you. Nah. Now there's a few of them out there. That day that I think it was Irish that said Andrew Jones was a better center fielder. I about fell out of my chair that day. Dude, he does have a private signing. He signs, man, his sign is that I'm not doing it. You can literally go buy whatever you want for a third of what he charges. I can't do it. TriStar was doing private signings of his. Jerseys were like 1,100. Yeah, I'm not paying $1,100 to have him sign a jersey. Oh, yeah. Darren Ruff, gold foil. Bryce Harper, deuces all the way around. Yeah, if he was in person, now I'll pay him whatever just so I can cry in his arms. Yeah, just so I literally, they're gonna arrest me. Yeah, they're gonna have to arrest me. My thoughts on Scott Rowland making the Hall of Fame were absolutely atrocious. The Hall of Fame is no longer the Hall of Fame, and I made that comment a few nights back. How does Scott Rowland make the Hall of Fame, and Omar Vizquel did not, who has more gold gloves, better fielding percentage, just a few less home runs? Anderson Severino, rainbow foil. Big bucks, no whammies. There you go. Mother's Day, Jeremy Pena, going to the Houston Astros. I don't know how Scott Rowland makes the Hall of Fame. Todd Helton outplays him, and he didn't make it. I'm against that. It's all this, I guess he was nice to the reporters, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how he made the Hall of Fame, and others have not. Billy Wagner should make the Hall of Fame. Billy Wagner was an excellent closer. Yeah, but that still doesn't soften the blow on how Helton made it. Helton didn't, not Helton, but Scott Rowland to me didn't have the stats to be in the Hall of Fame. He never hit 40 home runs. He never had. There was me and Steven Hernandez was going over that the other night. Gold foil, Jesse Winker. We got a Mike Trout, Jackie Robinson. That is non-numbered. Paragons of the postseason, Mackenzie Gore. And see, that was my comment me and Steven had the other night. I said I was in no form or fashion a Jeff Kent fan. None. Zero. But how does Scott Rowland make the Hall of Fame and Jeff Kent does not? That's. I was a little. Again, I was surprised with the players that were on the list to make the Hall of Fame. I would have never guessed Scott Rowland would have been the one that got in, just from looking at the list. Wander Franco, rainbow rookie debut. Ricky knows good baseball. Vito Brohan, Clayton Kershaw, Josh Donaldson. Ricky talks to everybody in the third person because Ricky ain't about that life. I actually have thrown dice with Ricky Henderson. He was not a very pleasant man. He was definitely not a very pleasant person. Y'all don't mess with Ricky. Ricky's over here throwing dice right now. We're like, excuse me, little old guy. We're not here to mess with you. We're all here trying to just do the same thing you're doing. Ricky need to throw them dice. Ricky gonna throw them dice when Ricky want to throw them dice. And relearn makes him interesting. Dude, he was nasty. He truly was. He was nasty. The closers, man, great closers are hard to find. Billy Wagner to me was a great closer. Gio Urshela, rainbow foil. Suzuki out of 2022 gold for the Chicago Cubs. Royce Lewis black gold. Jordan All-Star Game Trevor Story. So your great closers, of course, Mariano Rivera. I'm still in amazement with him. How do you have one pitch, throw at one speed, and get as many people out as you could? I mean, they knew what was coming. It wasn't like he was going to surprise you. He was going to throw that same exact pitch over and over and over. And no matter how hard you tried, all you were going to do was beat it right in the ground. You're going to hit it straight up in the air or beat it straight down in the ground. I wish somebody would actually pull that up. The fun fact of the day. How many home runs did Mariano Rivera give up in his entire career? I mean, that dude was just funky with stuff. Josh Lowe, gold foil. Austin Riley, event-worn memorabilia for the Atlanta Braves. Al Kaline. Die cut, Kyle Schwarber. Jeremy Pena, rookie. Again, guys, I will top load all your big rookies. Don't freak out. I do show every single card just so you can keep count. Just one of the ways that I try to be as transparent as possible. Rivera, Wagner, Joe Nathan was good for a few years. I mean, look at what John Smoltz did as a closer. All right, so there you go. There's your perfect one. I'm not a Atlanta Braves fan, never have been. Do you think that John Smoltz was a better starting pitcher or better closer? I think he was a better closer. Me personally. Cole Saucer, Rainbow 4. Contreras Blue. Wow. Reaver, San Martin, auto for the Cincinnati Reds. Hunter Green, Shohei Ohtani, George Kirby. Did he go back to being a star? I thought he stayed a reliever for the Red Sox after that. I didn't think he came back as a starter. Yeah, I thought once he went to Boston, he became closer and stayed that way. And then you got like a Aroldis Chapman. I think Chapman just gives up on all the teams he plays for. I don't think he cares to play. Hunter Green, gold foil. John Smoltz, Albert Pujols, McCutchen again. Steven Duggar. McClellan says he had a friend that knew Ricky. So he was unique, to say the least. He was unique, to say the least. Donovan Walton, gold foil. We got MVP caliber, orange Trout Ohtani. That is numbered 82 of 299. Chipper Jones, I'm going to top load that one for Shu, just because. Your brother, he was a closer from 01 to 04. That was it. For some reason, I thought he was a closer for like 6 or 7 years. But do you think he was a better closer than he was starter? Shu got a chipper. Get to the chopper. You got a Larry Wayne. Oh, Larry Wayne, Chipper Jones. To the chopper. I need another pack of base things. My new setup. John's taking a little getting used to. I'm so used to having tons of room right here. Today I'm a little bunched up. 5 to 08. Hey, guess what, guys? Another Cal Ripken Jr. I've got another update break scheduled for, I think, Monday or Tuesday. And I will have another update break later on, maybe next week. Helio Ramos, Hunter Green, Kevin Smith, Mark McGwire. That is numbered out of 199 for the Oakland A's. Guys, do us all a favor when you get your package. If you're happy with everything that you got, make sure you leave us good positive feedback. Mark McGwire, Nick Lodolo, Josh Donaldson, Trevor Story. eBay Breaking strives off of feedback. We strive off of the feedback. That's how you know you have a good breaker or breaker. We need to hit some bangers out of these last 2 boxes. I want to see something crazy come out. I want to see something get me all hot. Just excited, just hot and bothered. And just, oh no, look at this one. It's numbered out of. I like good cards. I always have. Mackenzie Gore Rainbow Foil out of 499. Donovan Walton Green. Lars Nootbaar. It's because you broke under that eBay, Paul. We're using my eBay until we can get our limits raised on the Roto Breaks one. So that's the reason why I told everybody the other night. I was like, hey, if you would save both, because I'll post a link in the Facebook group of whatever I'm breaking for the day, but it could be on my personal eBay or it could be on the Roto Breaks. Yes, I like this right here. If there wasn't, I'll be honest, if this break would have happened at 7 o'clock tonight, all these cards would go out tomorrow morning. Because I started the break at 10 o'clock, they may not go out until tomorrow afternoon, and I don't know if I can beat the deadline. But if I can beat the deadline, they will go to the post office tomorrow. If not, they go Saturday morning. Helio Ramos Gold Foil. That's the one thing with me. I'll preach it until I'm blue in the face. As a breaker, I have to get you your cards quickly and safe. The reason why is you spend a lot of money in these breaks. You know, whether it be $10 or $5,000, it's still a lot of money to me. So I want you to get your cards as quickly as you possibly can. So normally, like on the finest nights, I'd printed the labels and had all the packages done that night. They were dropped off at the post office the next morning. And that was me doing, I think I did 2 and 3 case breaks each night. Junior Marte Rainbow Foil out of 2022. Tim LaCastro. Spencer Torkelson Black Gold. Ted Williams. I'm going to top load that one just because it's old school and I like it. Yes, that's my big thing. That's always been the one thing with me is I have to get you your cards just quick. I'm going through right now and having to clean up a bunch of listings on my account. I had a lister, guy that was listing cards for me, and we got messed up on one of our programs and got a ton of bad listings on our buy it nows, but my eBay is strictly buy it nows. I think I got like 70,000 buy it nows on my account. So come on, something good. All right, Chase Silseth Gold Foil. Aaron Judge Jackie Robinson Medallion. King Griffey Jr. Die Cut. Greatest baseball player of all time. Corey Seager Montero. Just in case you guys had forgot from earlier, King Griffey Jr. GOAT. You have a regular job? Yeah. Well, cards are my regular job. They've been mine for 3 years now. So, but my hours of Operation Paul are so jacked up. Like people to like I try to tell people when they've asked me before, it's like if I message you on eBay, it's like I'll get to you around lunchtime. So I go to bed about between 5:30 and 7:30 every morning, and I'm back up around noon. So my day starts at noon. So that's post office runs, FedEx runs, stuff like that, inventory, all that good stuff. Then my kids come home. When my kids come home from school and daycare, then I'm a family guy until it's bedtime. Luis Gilliman, numbered out of 2022, gold, Jacob Stallings, Bobby Witt Jr. black gold. That's the reason why my breaks are always scheduled at 10 p.m. Central Time or later, because the little one, he goes to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock. My bigger kid, he goes to bed about 9:30. So I'll make sure everybody's in the bed, and then I go live to break. I enjoy this, man. I'll tell you, I enjoy. It's peaceful. This side of things is peaceful, Paul. That was one of the perks of me going to work with Roto. Roto took the stress away from my job, and it's been phenomenal. Yeah, it has truly been phenomenal, man, because he removed the stress away from my job. He let me do the part that I enjoy, which is the conversation and the cards. I cut on a Netflix, like when I sign off, I'll cut on Netflix. I'll pop a whatever season of whatever I'm going to listen to. Boston Flex Rainbow Foil out of 71, black Sean Doolittle for the Washington Nationals. Skabool. And I just go to work. But around that 5 o'clock, 5 a.m., I start getting tired. And the moment I yawn, I'm done for the day. I don't push through or anything like that, because then I'm afraid that I'll have mistakes. And I've got OCD really, really bad. So everything has to be done a certain way. Unfortunately, I have OCD. And everything has to be done a certain way. So the moment I yawn, I'm done. It's like, we're finished for the day. Cut back the mistakes, cut back everything. But what you see with me is I'm the one that does it all. So I break, I sort, I ship. Rich Hill Gold Foil. Wander Franco Major League Material Player Worn for the Rays. Albert Pujols, Nolan Arenado, Schwarber. So if something's messed up, I'm not going to push the blame off on somebody. It was me that messed up. I'm the one that ships. I'm the one that sorts. I do it all. So, and William Perkins right now has been in the hospital for about 4 months. He had a bad wreck, and when he wakes up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, he calls me, and we chit chat about baseball, football, whatever, while I'm working. But yeah, there's a few of us that work these crazy hours, man. I love it. I do. I love the whole ordeal of the conversations, man. There's so much. Josh Rojas, Rainbow Foil. Out of 2022, gold, Stephen Voigt and Anthony Tony Santillan for the Cincinnati Reds auto. Mike Trout, black gold. There's so many different people who collect so many different things, and I like to pick their brain on why they collect what they collect. For me, it was easy. King Griffey Jr., I started when I was about 7, 8 years old collecting him. Didn't know he was going to be the GOAT. Turned out about 2 years in, we realized he was going to be the greatest of all time. So I just kept on collecting. Yeah. And if you talk football with me, I'll just tell you I'm a Packers fan. So I literally have only had 2 quarterbacks my entire life. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. Basketball, Jordan's number 1, LeBron's number 2. Everybody needs to stop that with the Kobe stuff. Puckett's and Killebrew. See, I like Puckett. Puckett was a little short, sawed off dude, man, and he could get it with them little bitty legs. He would bang on that little plexiglass. Ian Kennedy gold foil, Ryan Sandberg die cut. Yeah, he would bang on that glass. He'd be out there just running at center fielder. How was he a center fielder? He was built like a tank. But that was the Minnesota Twins then. That was, you had Jack Morris, you had Greg Gagne, Kirby Puckett. Who was the other star of that team? Because you guys went from Puckett to Torrey Hunter. Who was the other stud on that team that they won the World Series when they beat the Atlanta Braves? Familia, gold foil, Mookie Betts die cut, C.J. Abrams, Kent Hrbek. You're 100%. There you go. I drew a blank on him. But yeah, you had, like I said, you had Kirby Puckett out there banging on that wall. And then you literally had like the third or fourth best baseball movie ever, Little Big League, when Ken Griffey Jr. and Randy Johnson ruined y'all's day. Yeah, I mean, we can even go to the movies. You know, Ken Griffey Jr. out there banging on the wall. Last box, guys. Good luck. Yeah, Little Big League. Yeah, I can't put Little Big League as the top baseball movie. I told my buddy the other day, he was asking me about baseball movies, and he laughed at me. Juan Soto, box topper. And he laughed at me. And I said, For the Love of the Game was a great baseball movie. Because if you took the love story away from it, you still had a love story. It was a baseball love story. You take the love story away from that movie, and it's a fantastic movie because it's still a love story. Baseball is the kindest, most cruelest thing in the world. Wander Franco, Brandon Woodruff, Justin Verlander, Carlton Fisk. Yeah, as a Cubs fan, I'm allowed to say that. Kyle Schwarber, Suzuki rookie, Bobby Witt Jr., MJ Melendez, out of 150. Go Kaboom came out as a 9. So I was pretty close with that one then, wasn't I? Yeah, you had Kevin Costner up on the mound. You know, playing it over, just giving it all he had. His arm about ready to fall off. Oh, hell, I forgot my volume was on my... I thought I cut my volume down, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. I just realized that when I got a Facebook message. I do apologize. Wander hit. Wander jersey. One Last Dance. Wainwright, Pujols, and Molina. Out of 2022, Kelvin Gutierrez. Gold. Bobby Witt Jr. Faces up, DeGrom. The rookie. The rookie was Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid is the Rays pitcher. Am I right? Nah, mine would have to be Major League. Major League's number 1 for me. Has to be number 1. Just because you had Pedro Serrano. I mean, they was in there giving it all they had. Between the Vicks Vapor Rub, the lip balm, dude, they had all kind of treatment. You had Pedro Serrano over there. Yeah, Willie Mays Hayes, Wild Thing, and essentially Carlton Fisk back there behind the plate. Yeah, essentially you had, what was it, Tom Bergman? He was he looked like Carlton Fisk by the time Fisk retired. Francisco Morales, gold foil. Pedro Martinez, MJ Melendez. Yeah, he looked like Carlton Fisk the way he was moving around out there. Yeah, Major Leagues #1. For the love of the game, #2. And I'm going to hit you with a curveball. #3, Rookie of the Year. Batter. Just as a kid, Rookie of the Year, I wasn't a big Sandlot fan. I didn't care for the Sandlot movies. Julio Rodriguez, rainbow foil for the Mariners. Corey Seager, home field advantage, Texas Rangers. O'Neal Cruz, black gold. William Contreras, Helio Ramos. Yeah, Rookie of the Year. That little dude, he come out there throwing that fire at him, just. And of course, it's the Chicago Cubs, so it has to be. You know, I got lucky and he played it. Henry Rowan Gardner. But the archive set is sweet. I've got one of the autos. I got Yes, Franco. Yeah, I got Yes auto out of that set. That was out of archives. Yep. But it looks like a heritage set. Yoshi Satsugo, gold foil. Ronald Acuna Jr., Lou Gehrig Day. That is numbered out of 199. Warren Spahn, die cut. Aaron Judge, Showtime Ohtani. The underhand strikeout when he hit him with his mama's move. Yeah, the underhand softball. The rookie and Sandlot. Yeah, I was one that just didn't. I wasn't a big fan of the Sandlot for some reason. Guys, we will pop a hit recap here in just a few minutes when I get through these packs. I do want to say thank you all for joining the break tonight, like always. I truly do. Appreciate the conversation, Paul. Corey Kluber, rainbow foil. Diego Castillo, gold out of 2022. CJ Abrams, black gold. Mike Trout, insert. 87. The Baby Ruth, man, I wasn't a fan of it. It was too much for me. The original Bad News Bears. Yeah, with what was the coach's name? He played in Grumpy Old Men. What is it? Yeah, we're gonna win. What was it? Was it Walter Cronkite? No, it wasn't Walter Cronkite. I don't know what I'm thinking. Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams was a good movie. Rob Refsnyder, rainbow foil. Big Poppy. You see what he's saying over there, Don? He's throwing up gang signs. I wish he wouldn't do that. I wish he wouldn't throw up those gang signs like that. You can't do that. Gary Carter. Yeah, don't throw up gang signs, Big Poppy. You don't even know what set you're representing there, sir. No clue. Nobody knows. Yeah. Yeah, he's got look like he got like 13 fingers crisscrossed over here. You like the new Bad News Bears? I like Billy Bob Thornton, but he's not for everybody. Yeah, he's not for everybody. My favorite movie of him got to be Sling Blade. What do you aim to do with that blade there? I aim to kill you with it. When he tell that man, he said, I aim to kill you with it, dude, I was done. Like, all right. A.J. Pollock, gold foil. Connor Joe. Christian Yelich, 2-color. Game used memorabilia for the Brewers. Matt Olson. Varsity Blues. Yeah, it's a 10. A 10. And what was it? Him and Skater? Wasn't that who it was? Wasn't that dude's name, Skater? Yes, Bad Santa. Yes, that was the way I was headed to, Paul. Bad Santa is a is a crazy great movie. I wouldn't recommend it to a lot of people. That's number 300 on the Connor Joe Vance stat. Yeah, I wouldn't just recommend that as a family comedy. Definitely do not watch it with young children. Yeah. Yeah, definitely do not watch that one with young children. Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton's a great actor, though. Mike Brousseau, rainbow foil. Out of 71, black Connor Joe to go with the advanced stat. We got a Greg Deichmann. Numbered out of 50 auto for the Cubs. Rafael Devers, Goldilocks, Nolan Ryan. Tweeter was his name. You're right. Tweeter. Walter Matthau. That was the coach of the original Bad News Bears. I liked him in Grumpy Old Men. Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men. That's a great movie. My favorite sports movie of all time. I'm going to hit y'all with one that's going to be crazy. The Program. The Program is my favorite sports movie of all time. He said, I finally seen it. Oh, you wasn't supposed to tell anybody. You were just supposed to call me and we were going to talk about it. Ryan Pepoit. Roger Clemens, die cut. Ronald Acuna, Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, I was a big fan of The Program. The Program, any given Sunday with, Al Pacino, LL Cool J, Jamie Foxx, LT. Yeah, that was another good one. I've always been, and I'm just a fan of any movie that's not just a feel-good. I can't stand feel-good movies. Jonathan Villar, gold foils. Mel Ott, die cut. Mookie Betts, Stephen Kwan, rookie. Yeah, I'm not a feel-good. I'm not one of those feel-good movies. I don't want to watch no feel. I want to see the good guy get smoked. Yeah, I'm a John Wick kind of guy. I want to see stuff blow up. I want the good guy to lose every now and then. Yeah. So those sports movies were very good for me. All right, guys. Hit recap. Stephen Kwan. Black Connor Joe. Greg Deichmann out of 50. Advanced stat Connor Joe. Jersey, 2-color Christian Yelich. David Ortiz, SP. Diego Castillo out of 2022. C.J. Abrams. Mike Trout. Lou Gehrig Award. Ronald Acuna. We got an Ohtani 87. Rainbow foil Julio Rodriguez. Home field advantage. Corey Seager. O'Neal Cruz. One last stand. Wainwright. Pujols Molina Rainbow. Gold, Kelvin Gutierrez, Bobby Witt, 87. MJ Melendez, Silver Pack. Wander Franco, Bobby Witt Jr. Suzuki, C.J. Abrams. Stephen Voigt, Gold. Tony Santillan, Auto. Mike Trout. Wander Franco, Major League Material. Sean Doolittle, Black. Bobby Witt Jr. Gold, Jacob Stallings. Rainbow, Luis Gillum. Aaron Judge, Andrew Jones. Aaron Judge, Jackie Robinson Medallion. King Griffey Jr. Die Cut, Greatest. Tim LaCastro Gold, Spencer Torkelson Black Gold, Ted Williams 87, Mackenzie Gore Rainbow, Green Donovan Walton, Hunter Green, Mark McGuire, MVP Caliber Otani and Trout Orange, Chipper Jones for Shoe, Hunter Green Gold, Gold Foil, Blue Rosny Contreras, Generation Now, Reaver San Martin Auto, Austin Riley Event Worn Memorabilia, Jeremy Pena Rookie. Suzuki Gold out of 2022. Royce Lewis, Wander Franco Rainbow, Ricky Henderson SP, Mike Trout, Jackie Robinson Patch, Jeremy Pena Mother's Day Pink, Joe Ross Gold, Julio Rodriguez Rookie, Spencer Torkelson, Griffey Goat, Edward Cabrera Gold Foil Rookie, Andy Pettit, that is numbered out of 299, Sean Green Auto for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson out of 50, Kobe Allard Green, Shohei Otani, Adrian Martinez Gold out of 2022, Spencer Torkelson, Red, Raymond Urias, Luis Robert, Jackie Robinson Patch. Rogers Hornsby SP, Julio Rodriguez Generation Now, Bryson Stott Gold out of 2022, CJ Abrams, Spencer Torkelson, Matt Chapman, Hunter Green Gold Foil, Gabriel Arraez. That is not an advanced stat, and that card was backwards. I'm going to assume SP. No clue. All-Star Stitch autograph card is Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. Julio Rodriguez, Rafael Devers, Albert Abreu Rainbow Foil, Ross Stripling Gold, Nick Lodolo Green, Tim Anderson, Jackie Robinson Medallion, Luke Voigt Gold Foil, Reggie Jackson Blue, Aaron Judge, Opening Day Bronx Bash Vintage Stock for the Yankees. Wander Franco, CJ Abrams Gold out of 2022, Griffey, Francisco Morales Gold, Alex Wells Auto for the Orioles, Familia Red, Andrew Benintendi Jersey, Jeremy Pena Rookie, Ronald Acuna Jr. Blue, Matt Brash out of 2022, Hunter Green, Ronald Acuna Luke Gehrig Medallion, Fernando Tatis SP, Wander Franco, Julio Rodriguez, Carlos Correa, number out of 299, and a Craig Biggio. Guys, that is the break. Again, I'll top load the major rookies, your gold foils, stuff like that. Get all this stuff sorted for you. Get it all packaged up, shipped out. Guys, thank you all for getting in the break tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you don't mind, follow our eBay Roto Breaks. Join, I know you're in the group. Stay in the group. Participate, hang out. You don't have to buy in. Go in the videos and get in the chat. Thank you all. Be safe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks again.